right, I think we're ready to begin. Yes, we're online. Uh, Chat is already active. Say hi, everyone. It's really nice to see you, people that I recognize. Ina Boy and Sit Still Behave. Anyone else wants to say hi? Say hi. And we'll begin in very shortly. Just a second. So, um, thank you, Ina Boy. Today we're writing monsters again. Still, we're going to do that this week and next week at least. There might be some more happening in the future, but there's at least this week and next week as well. And this week there are my group, my Monday group is getting into a new area as well again. Next week there might be another new area. Once again, I'll try to arrange that there is volume low. It might be low, or it might be just you. Anyone else hearing me low and needing to turn up the volume to hear me properly? Say so if that's the case, although I really am not sure how I'm capable of turning it up. I think it's at the maximum on my end. I think so. So yeah, today there is a new area coming up. Let's see if I have everything set up properly before I yeah, so there's not too much new. So there it is, basically the same guidelines as before. Anyone who's watching this for the first time, I can tell you that we've had a lot of fun previously, and if you want to join in now, please feel free. It's about the same guidelines. We're writing monsters for a village. It's gonna be a quiet, relaxed village, and like any such village in a fantasy game, it's gonna hold a lot of secrets and a lot of stuff that you can find out if you poke your nose in the comings and goings of the village people. So the point is that when you just go into the village, when you just visit it for the first time, it looks fine. It looks like there's nothing wrong with it. And then later on, the villagers either come to you to ask for help with things that are going on in the village and around the village, or you find out that some things are off, some things are a bit weird, some things maybe you can investigate into certain weird stuff that's been going on in the village, and you can find more details about it, and then maybe find quests and dangers and stuff that you can face as the hero. So basically that's the vibe that I'm looking for. So what I want to know is, what is this village like? I want to be able to know a few basic things about it. I also want to leave some stuff that's undetermined, some stuff that's not specific about this village, because I want my players, when we just begin this Monday's session, I want my players to decide what some details about this village. I'm going to do a round and let each player add one specific detail for the village into like the details of the village that we know. So I want not everything to be completely set in stone about this village, not every single detail to be determined by us right now. So just to begin with, what do we know about this village? Specifically, what is around it? What is the terrain, the area around this village? So I'd like to know, I'd like you to tell me, what kind of area is around this village? Which I am going to describe to my players as we just approach it. Rice paddies. Rice paddies is very cool. Super cool. Let's start writing down all of the ideas. We'll see. We'll see what of it we accept. But rice paddies, I think, is a very good start. Rice paddies. It's pretty cool. It kind of evokes a certain kind of real world culture. Can there be a person who cools water for the rice paddies who everyone comes to for gossip? Cools water? Cools water? What does that mean? On huts on stints. Oh, cool. So actually one of the things my players asked for is for there to be a beach. And I explained to them we're pretty far away from the sea. The seashore is far to the north of the kingdom of Yalpalor, of where they are right now. But they can meet a village or come to a village that's on like a lake, and maybe part of the lake is the food that they grow in the water can be the rice paddies, and then there could also be a lake, like a deeper lake that they can go and be have like a. They're looking for a beach episode. I don't know if there's actually going to happen, but they want to have the option to just go and hang on the beach on the shore of a lake or a sea. I must say I still don't completely understand what a water cooler is. Is it something that has to do with actually real world like growing rice and rice paddies, or just like a fantasy element that you thought of? Because I like both. For the puns, cool the water. Oh, the water cooler gossip. Oh shit! I cannot believe I didn't get that. The water cooler. Oh god. Team Rocket's James in a bikini for the memes. Okay. Oh, hey, Sally. Hey, nice to see you. Oh, how's it going? We're writing a village now. It's a village and the monsters of the village that we're writing. So we decided. Okay, so I'm gonna write down what my players asked for. Village is on the edge of a wide lake. Some of the lake is used for growing rice in rice paddies. So it's quite shallow. Different parts of the lake are deeper and can be used for swimming, fishing, and other, let's call it, water activities. Other water activities. Hi, verbing nouns. Yes, yes, they can go swimming because they specifically asked for it. They asked for this session to give them the option to catch some sun on the shore and go swimming if they want to. They want a beach episode. So they're gonna have a beach episode. Oh, nice. A long LARP. That's cool. Was that the Roman LARP? The Rome, or is that already happened? I'm not sure. The Roman LARP? How do they cool? Okay, so one idea we've already had is that we have the water cooler. Okay, general details about the village. The water cooler is the person who cools the water for the rice, and that's where all the gossip happens. Snowmancer, Villa Historia. Yes, I heard you played an alchemist from Mesopotamia. Oh, that's cool. A Mesopotamian alchemist. Nice. Is it like a silo where they cool the water? Yes, it has to be like a reservoir of water, right? But the patties need to be connected to the lake, or don't they? Actually, the patties, maybe they're not connected to the lake. Some of the lake water is used for growing rice and rice paddies, so it's not the lake itself. The lake itself is deeper, right? So it's not the lake. The rice paddies is not the lake. The water from the lake is used for growing rice and rice paddies. Aqueducts, cool. Okay, so the water cooler snowmancer is a snowmancer who draws the water from the lake through a system of channels and raised aqueducts. Nice, I like that. Yes, cool. The con is still going to for more hours. Oh, yeah, the summer LARPing. Yeah, you told me about that, verbing nouns. I never had a chance to actually go check it out. Aqueducts. Oh my god, aqueducts. That could be a monster. We could write that down as a monster for today. We'll see. Let's write down some ideas from the monsters, for the monsters as well. An aqueducts is kind of something that I like. It's an idea that I enjoy. Aqueducts is an option. So, rules for today. if anything is unclear for you, if you haven't participated in many of these in the past, in these monster writing sessions, we're writing monsters for the players to encounter. It's it could be dangerous for the players, for the characters. It could be something that's more of a challenge, but maybe not necessarily a monster that would eat them. It could be more of a puzzle or an interesting role play encounter. So really anything that's interesting for the players to encounter that's generally classified as a monster or a challenge in a fantasy game, right? So anything like that goes. Take a look at the guidelines here. Number 2 is anything goes. World of Yalpalore can and does include elements of many other genres and settings. Variety is good. Make it funny, weird, eclectic, even nonsensical. However, stay away from wacky randomness. Not random details just thrown in together. Let's try to have it make some sense. And puns are more than welcome. We love as many puns as possible. And hooks and trailing edges are very welcome, meaning ways to write more details about these monsters later. So like trailing edges, open ends for us to write down more things during the game and for the players to invent more details about these monsters. All right, so okay, aqueducts, tiny ducks. They can turn into water. It could be a chore for the players to do. The snowmancers can wear sunglasses. They're cool and also look shady. Tiny ducks. Do they get in the produce like pests? They're a nuisance. They're very important for the ducks, so they can't be killed completely. Well, important for the ducks. That's kind of make them very. It makes it very difficult to deal with them because you just can't just go around killing all of them. So what do we know about them right now? Tiny ducks get in the rice and eat or otherwise ruin it, so they need to be controlled somehow. They fix the ducks. They work for the snowmancer. Wait, let's make it make sense though, because we want them to be a quest, like something that's actually a quest or a task for the players. So if they work for the snowmancer, does it mean that the snowmancer is evil? The water cooler, does it mean the water cooler is actually against the village in some way? It works for the snow. They grease in their feathers. The grease in their feather maintains the ducts. Oh, if not fed, they ruin it. The droppings are reagent for the snowmancer used to cool the water. Oh, do they poop snow? Do they poop ice? Yeah, they drink water. They just drink water and then they poop ice. And it's magical ice, and the snowmancer uses it as reagent. That's cool. Ice pellets. little white ice pellets. Well, actually, they eat rice. They eat rice and they poop ice. I think that's appropriate, right? That's even almost poetic. They eat rice and they poop ice. They eat rice and poop ice. The ice can be used as a reagent for ice/snow/cold magic. And they have lice. They eat rice, poop ice, and have lice. Oh god. They could be positive normally, but if they cannot feed, they get hungry and angry, then run away. And the players have to get them back. Oh, so you have to get the aqueducts back. The aqueducts are not a problem. Yeah. Okay, so now we have to decide who got the aqueducts. The aqueducts are just an animal that's partially sometimes a bit of a pest, but mostly okay. They're actually part of the Pied Piper. Oh, that's perfect. The Pied Piper. Okay, so let's write the Pied Piper. A monster based on the Pied Piper. That's very cool. So we need to know what they're like, this Pied Piper. I haven't drawn the aqueducts yet. I'm gonna draw the aqueducts a little later. Let's write down in parentheses the Pied Piper, and we'll find a name for him later for them. Right now, let's just write down what they're like. what does the monster based on the Pied Piper? What does it look like? Give me a physical description of what the Pied Piper looks like. I want to start with physicality. Just give us very shady, very shady. He eats children. Oh, that's evil. He has a green hat. Green hat. Cool. Green hat. What else do we know? A physical description for the Pied Piper. I'm not yet accepting anything. I'm just writing down all of the ideas we're brainstorming right now. What does he need the ducks though? I don't know. But let's not decide that yet. I want a physical description. A lot of playing instruments. A lot of musical instruments. Cool. More physical things. Physical descriptions. Many pockets. Many pockets is cool. Makes delicious duck pie. Okay. Makes delicious duck pie out of the aqueducts. He has a vest made entirely of pockets. Many pockets in his vest. I say his. It's still, we don't know if it's male or female. He puts prey inside these pockets. Yeah, he puts everything inside the pockets. He can have like whole people, entire like a whole person inside one of the pockets. Okay, cool. What else do we know about the Pied Piper? So now the Pied Piper is going to present a challenge to the players, right? It's going to be a challenge to the players. Why? What is the problem? What do they do? What do they do to create a challenge? Duck pie. Duck pie is perfect. What is the quest? So what are the villagers going to ask the players, the characters, to do? Right? There's this creature, this monster, or this person, this whatever. I don't know what it is exactly. What do they do that's a problem to us? And now we need to ask you, the heroes, to solve this problem. So what's the problem? What do they do? He gathers ducks as pests. They need to get the ducks back. Okay, so either he takes the ducks or he takes the children, right? So if he's the Pied Piper, takes either the ducks or the children. So maybe he got the he provides maybe the ducks. He provides the ducks. He can get the ducks. He can lure the ducks. So then the water cooler can use the ducks in order to get the magical reagent. The water cooler he uses the reagent, the ice pellets that the aqueducts make. What a complex ecology that we're creating, and we're creating a very complex story, and we've only just begun. The village trade children for ducks? Oh, I don't know. That makes it very sinister. Very sinister. I think okay. Let's see. The Pied Piper can lure ducks and does so for the water cooler, right? That's where the ducks come from. The Pied Piper gets the aqua ducks from the water. So for the adventure, the ducks run away. Contacted to bring the ducks back. Okay, cool. So one of the quests we're writing. So let's write the quest. We haven't. That's the first time we're gonna do something like that. We're actually writing a specific quest for the players. The aqua ducks ran away. Oh no! Please get them back. So now we need to write the actual story. What actually happened? We need to know what actually happened. Later want children as payment. He lives on an island in the middle of the lake. Oh, cool. Lives on an island in the middle of the lake. Sure. Lives on an island in the middle of the lake. Yes, nice. He will lure the players or wants children as payment, or he will lure the players into oblivion. So he can lure the players. He can lure the players into oblivion. He's also called the Lady of the Lake. They're gender fluid. He gets around by calling animals to ride on back and forth. Okay. He rides on water animals, like lake animals, like fish. He rides fish, or is a sled led by porpoises and tortoises. You can use their flute to gather people and animals alike. Oh. Okay, okay. So lots of musical instruments. Gets by. Wait, we need to write that down here. Gets by on a water sled. Pulled by porpoises and tortoises. That's perfect. Okay, cool. Nice. You can use the flute. Yeah, okay, so a sled hidden on land as well. Okay, so has a sled on the island and a backup hidden on land. A backup sled hidden on land. That's cool. I like these ideas. All these ideas are very, very cool, and they all connect to create the quest. The quest that the players are going to have to go through. They're gonna figure it out, and then they will be able to help the villagers complete this quest. So the thing is, they can they will know that the aqueducts have run away. Move more than 100 meters without the sled. 100 meters? What is the significance of the 100-meter distance? I think that he can't walk on the water. I think that's the main limitation, right? His house. The land one can be hitched to land animals for quick transport. Oh, there's a land sled. So not just a backup sled. A land sled. Hidden a water sled, a land sled hidden on land. Okay, cool. If they destroy it, he'll be trapped. Yes, he'll be trapped. He cannot move quickly on land, and he cannot walk on water. He can't walk on water. It is a number fitting for a short chase, but not tracking. The land sled is dragged by mice and lice. The land sled is pulled by mice and lice. Very, very cool. Comically slow. But if it's comically slow, it's not going to be a challenge. I want it to be a challenge for the players, a challenge for the characters to catch up to, you know? I want it to be somewhat difficult. I didn't play music. Let's put some pastoral village music, like I did last week. There was some creepy swamp music. Let's do a peaceful village. I have peaceful village, medieval town. Medieval town is nice, but there's actually also a village music from tabletop audio. Village, country village. Let's see what country village is like. Oh, that's nice. That's nice music. Alright, cool. And it doesn't seem like it's drowning me out. Tell me if the music is too loud. Sometimes I put on the music too loud and then I can't be heard. Comically quick. Okay, comically quick is good. But concerning hobbits? Oh, well, I can't put proprietary music. I'll be pulled down by DMCA requests. Hobbit Village, the music is a bit loud. I'm gonna turn the music down then. Alright, turn down. Tell me if that's still too loud. A village of habits? I think it's cool. I want that to be a decision of the players, actually. That's gonna be part of what the players decide. What kind of creature lives in this village, and the look of the village itself. So I want it to be I want it to be something rabbits with none habits. Yeah, that's very cool. Those are very cool ideas. Very traditional, yes. They have habits. They all have habits on men, women, children. They have many habits. They do everything exactly the same hour every day. That's very cool. But I'm not gonna determine that here and now. I'm gonna let my players determine that on the Monday in the Monday session. They're gonna be able to decide what kind of village it is. Okay. So, what is the quest? What happened with the ducks? Give me. We need to decide what the real story is, and what the players are gonna have to do. Let's not start another quest yet, Sally. That's a cool idea, but I wanna zero in on the quest we have, because we've already decided on 3 elements which are very cool: the water cooler, the aqueducts, and the Pied Piper. I want to know how they all combine to create a mission, a quest they can go on. The ducks disappear, exactly, and then people come to the players, people of the village. They ask them to return the ducks, to get the ducks back because the water cooler needs them. The village knows of the Pied Piper. Cool. The Pied Piper is the person who usually... Oh, they both blame each other. So there's some roleplay challenge there, is what Trinaboy is suggesting, right? Trinaboy is suggesting some roleplay challenge, because there's going to be a mutual pointing of fingers by the Pied Piper and the water cooler at each other. Only the Snowmancer knows the truth about him. What is the truth that only the Snowmancer knows? What is this truth? What is the secret? I like secrets. Quaint villages usually have secrets underneath the surface. That's part of the trope of the quiet village. Takes children. Oh, so we do decide that he takes children. The Pied Piper is a ghost. Oh my. Okay, wait. So there is something with the children. He takes children, and who gives him these children? How come the Snowmancer doesn't do anything about it? Is it a deal? Is it a trade? They take children, but only to train them. Only to train them. Everyone thinks that he eats them. So he has a slowly growing group of children, more and more children, and they're all his apprentices? The Pied Piper... Let's make it simpler. What actually happened? Why did the Pied Piper stop providing ducks? They stopped providing ducks recently, like just a few days ago. They stopped providing ducks to the water cooler. So now the water cooler is ruined. There's no gossip anymore. There used to be gossip at the water cooler. That's the center of the village. That's that's the hub of the village. And the water cooler used ice pellets provided by the aqueducts. They're the aqueducts droppings, right? The ice pellets. And then they stopped providing them. They disappeared. The aqueducts aren't coming anymore because the Pied Piper aren't delivering them anymore. They're not delivering the aqueducts. Why did that happen? What is the true story behind it? Why don't the ducks appear anymore? Why don't they arrive? Is angry. Okay, the Pied Piper is angry. Why? What was done to the Pied Piper that made them angry? Their birthday was ruined. Cool. Okay, they had a birthday. I love it. You now serves the village on the other side of the lake. You mean the village on the other side of the lake? His 111th birthday. Keep bringing it back to hobbits. Keep trying to shove Lord of the Rings references in there. Maybe there's a new Snowmancer who disrespected him but not showing up to his party. Okay, so there was a birthday party. Okay. The true story. The Pied Piper had a birthday, and they were disrespected somehow. We'll fill that in a second. For this reason, they have stopped providing aqueducts into the to the village, to the water cooler. The whipper nene, we're not, no, we're not recycling the same, even though we didn't use that specific monster from last week, we're not recycling the same reference. Maybe we'll ask for an apprentice child as part of the quest. Oh, they want an apprentice. Yeah, they want an apprentice. That's very cool. The Pied Piper wants an apprentice as part of the as like to be appeased, to be they must deliver their soul to an apprentice. What does it mean to deliver their soul to an apprentice? So they're growing too old for this duck droppings. They're getting too old for these duck droppings. When they die, they join the apprentice. They become the apprentice. That's dark. Sally, you're going dark. I kind of like that, but I also want to dilate a little bit back. No killing children, if at all possible. I think the other way around. What do you mean by the other way around? They give their knowledge to the apprentice. Oh yeah, when they die, they transfer all their knowledge, shared consciousness, like a force ghost. Oh cool, the references, they just keep coming. Okay, so let's edit the Pied Piper part. The Pied Piper part, say that 3 times in a row. When they get old, they look for an apprentice to transfer their knowledge to. The final, they wish to die. Oh my god, they wish to die. So the final act is to take off their pocket vest and put it onto the shoulders of the apprentice and disappear forever. The only child given enough is the Snowmancer's child. Oh, nice. The Snowmancer's child. Okay. Okay, so there's only one child that's gifted enough. Like Elijah. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Now we need to write all this down. So, I think I also know how they were disrespected. They had a birthday party. Listen to this and tell me if you like this idea or not. They had a birthday party, and they invited all the children of the village, and they hoped the Snowmancer's child would come as well. But the Snowmancer's child did not come. The Snowmancer is kind of afraid of letting his child meet the Pied Piper's child, and they don't want the Pied Piper to put their hands on the Snowmancer's child. So they didn't bring their child, and they were disrespected. So it's not somehow, it was disrespected by the water cooler. The water cooler was supposed to bring their is it his or her? Let's do there as well for the water cooler. Their child to the party and didn't. It's kind of like this Naomi Novik novel. What is it called in English? The Naomi Novik novel where when there's like a mage at the edge of a valley, and there's some villages in the valley, and there's this wizard, this archmage, and he every year or not every year, every few years there's like a festival, and he comes down to the village. Actually, I read it in English, and do I remember the name in Hebrew? I don't remember that as well. Is it like Uprooted? It's Uprooted. The Naomi Novik novel Uprooted. It's a very cool novel. It's very nice, very well written, and it's. I think it's going to be the same deal. The Pied Piper is a very mysterious figure who lives on the island in the lake. Nobody can get to this island because only they can move on the water with a sled, right? Only they can do it. And the Snowmancer, the water cooler, is like a local village mage. They're talented, but they can't do much. They can just cool water. That's all they can do. They can just cool things, slightly cool things. Like the water is ice cold, and it's very nice to drink. And all the workers in the rice paddies have cold water to drink in order to cool down. So that's where all the gossip happens, and that's like the beating heart of the village. But it's not actually, he's not actually a very talented mage, a very talented wizard. But his child shows great promise to be a much more powerful mage, and the water cooler wants the child to be the next water cooler, and then there will be a powerful mage in the village, and the village could prosper. But the Pied Piper wants to select his successor, their successor, and they wanted the child to be in the birthday party. Okay, so this is the story we have up till now. The water cooler was supposed to bring their child to the party and didn't. For this reason, they stopped providing aqueducts to the water cooler. Now the village is very confused and sad because it's no fun anymore. There's no gossip and there's no water cooler to hang around and talk about the things that happened. So everyone is just like sad, just like don't want to do anything. And all the workers in the rice paddies, the farmers, they just farm. They just work all day. There's no breaks. They're not taking any breaks anymore because drinking the cold water is not fun. Okay, cool, nice, very nice. So not just an apprentice wants the water cooler's child as an apprentice. That's what they want. There is a Gogol story where two people just started fighting over nothing and became really bizarre. I'm sure there is. People will start fighting. Oh, there's like random fights breaking up. Yeah. Oh, people they get really angry for no reason. Okay, cool. Don't give us anymore. In fact, people start fighting over nothing in the village. Cool, nice. That's very cool. So now now we know the story. We need to decide what the Pied Piper's name is. What is the Pied Piper's name? Let's go back to guideline number 4. Puns are more than welcome. What is the Pied Piper's name? It could be a kind of a creature, a name of a race, or a kind of something, or a kind of a magic user, or something like that. Or it could be an actual given name, like an actual name. The water cooler also uses the fact that everyone comes to them to broker peace. Yeah, the water cooler actually is kind of Snowmancer. So they the water cooler also serves as the town arbiter when arguments happen. Hamish, like Hamlin, but ish. Hamish. Hamish. Nice. Hamish. Hamish. The Hamish. Hamish. Spelled like this because it's Hamish. Cool. Nice. Many pockets. Do they have any physical attribute underneath the clothes? We know about their clothes and their Hamlish. Cool. Hamlish. Heimlich. Oh, Heimlich. Oh, it's too much. Oh, it's a 5-layered name. Oh, it's too much. Okay, wait. Heimlich, I think we'll stay with that for now. I want to know something physical about him that's underneath the clothes. First of all, are they human, or do they look human, or do they look like they're a different kind of creature? I think they're going to be very well covered. The green hat, maybe like it's a wide-brimmed green hat. Not anymore. Ooh, they used to be human. I was once a man. They look different. So, were they changed by the duties of being the Pied Piper, of being the Lord or Lady of the Lake? Yeah, okay, so they look maybe even weird or monstrous. They look even unsettling. A bit rat-like, maybe. Cool. Long hair, vaguely skeleton-like. Long hair. Okay, so they have long hair, and they're vaguely skeleton-like. What does that mean? Are they thin? Very, very thin, emaciated? Look. They honk like a goose. They're so old and haven't been able to die. Oh, they're too old. Yes. Okay. Okay, so it's not just a birthday. They had their... let's make it their 145th birthday. It was their 145th. Instead of the Pied Piper, I'll write down Heimlich. Heimlich had their 145th birthday. Okay, yeah, so they really want to die. So, okay. Long, wispy hair and thin, almost skeletal, not almost skeletal, thin skeletal body. Nice. They're still graceful. Their movement is still graceful and fluid. Yes, cool. Nice. Lives on an island in the middle of the lake, gets by on a water sled pulled by porpoises and tortoises, has a water sled on the island and a land sled hidden on land. The land sled is pulled by mice and lice. Can cure ducks, lure ducks, cure ducks. It can cure ducks. Probably can also cure them. Can lure ducks and does so for the water cooler. Makes delicious duck pie out of the aqua ducks. When they get old, they look for an apprentice to transfer their knowledge to. The final act is to take off their pocket vest and put it onto the shoulders of the apprentice and disappear forever. Cure ducks for the duck pie. Yes, cure duck pie. Cool. Give them rat-like ears, though, to reference the story. Oh, okay, yeah, a rat feature, some kind of rat feature. Rat-like ears, round and pink. Nice. Cool. All right. Very good. We have a lot of details. We can start drawing things, I think. So right now, I want to focus on the quest. The aqueducts ran away. Oh no, please get them back. The true story. The English had their 145th birthday and they were disrespected by the water cooler. The water cooler was supposed to bring their child. By the way, the water cooler is a man or a woman? Is it a man or a woman, the water cooler? You decide. Woman, I think. I agree. I'm not sure with which one of the above comments you agree, Trina Boy, but I'm going to take it as agreement for a woman. So it's going to be is the woman who cools the water for the rice. Not for the rice, for the farmers. Farmers. Okay? So she cools the water, and then to bring her only child. Now I am wondering with the woman. You're agreeing with the woman. Well done, Trina Boy. Well done. Cool. So everyone wants it to be a woman. So the water cooler is a woman. She's a snowmancer. She has an only child. And now, do we want to add another challenge? Because right now, this whole quest is just a go talk to somebody, right? Figure out what's wrong, and then get to an agreement of some sort. Like, find a solution. It's a roleplay challenge. I'm not saying that's not enough. It's quite a bit. And if we want some more excitement, that doesn't have to be a part of the quest, right? There can be something in the lake. I'm thinking we'll write a monster in the lake. And I have the, oh, the child is powerful because his father is a mage. Ooh. Ooh, the figuring out should be very hard. Okay. So, what I just thought of is that the child could be a very powerful, naturally gifted mage. Yeah, and I think, Trina Boy, what you're saying, the lake provides a challenge, and then there's the cat. Look at that. Look at what I have to deal with. While I'm seemingly all free and happy just being here, and actually I have to deal with a cat moving my screen and kicking my mouse. If you know what I mean. Okay, so the lake should provide a challenge, and there's gonna be like a lake monster, or the mosquitoes. One of the two. Mosquitoes can be in the rice paddies because it's water. It's shallow water. It's like a big puddle, basically. It's like a big shallow patch of water. There could be like mosquito monsters there, and there could be a lake monster in the lake. So I think these will write down one of these two or both, and that's gonna be the extra challenge. But extra challenge mystery, the child's parentage. The child's father is also a very powerful mage. And I think I might know who they are. I think I might know who the child's father is. Not a god, it's not a virgin birth, it's gonna be an actual character in the story, and I'm going to keep it a secret from now, because it's someone that's been referenced before, I think, like a long time ago, like a while ago, and it's gonna be an actual character that I know. So, a very powerful mage. Yeah, no spoilers. No, I know you're, there's a few viewers of the show here. I'm not gonna spoil what's gonna happen. And it's also probably not gonna be spoiled this Monday. It's gonna be a while. They're gonna have to, like, you know, figure out somehow to research, look for the answer. Sally, you can just send me a private message. We're connected on Facebook. Just send a message and Ask me who it is. By at some point tomorrow, I'll let you know who I'm having in mind, because it actually is very. No, they didn't go to the desert yet. No, they didn't go to the desert. Cool. Appropriate. Thank you. Okay. So I need to draw two things right now. Stop it. Stop moving my screen. The cat is feeling like he's owning the place. Cat, it's not your home. It's not your home. It's our home. You just live here with us. Right. Aqueducts, and there's the Pied Piper. There's aqueducts, and there's the Pied... There's Heimlich, that is. So let's draw the aqueducts right now. Let's draw the aqueducts. I want to know what the aqueducts look like, so I'm going to start with the aqueducts. Because they're aqueducts, are they made of water? I think they're made of water, so they're like blue. I mean, technically it is their home. I don't know. So I think the aqueducts, everything's soft about them, like all the feathers and the body itself, the flesh, it's all water. It's like flowing water, and you can feel, you can put your fingers in a little bit, like you can feel the water. It's not, you can't actually reach like through them, but you can. It's like soft and it's flowing like water. But the hard parts, like the feet and the bill, are gonna be ice. So this is actually hard, like solid ice, right? So it's gonna be the body. Oh shit! How do you draw a duck? Oh no! Let's start with the bill. Start with the bill. Oh god. Element-based creatures. Yeah, a lot of them. Oh no, it's too thick. Regular line. That's better. That's the bill. That's the bill. Alright, so now this color, now this color for okay. Looks vaguely bird-like, right? Vaguely duck-like. And then we need to make the legs, the feet, duck. Right? Puddles with beaks and feet in them. Yes. Yeah, they're basically... They flow, they can flow around. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to catch. They're very hard to catch because they can just become like a puddle and just flow through. The ebb and flow is a tavern in the village specializing in duck pies. The ebb and flow, and they make duck pies. Wait, but if they're made of water, if they're completely water, how do you make duck pies out of them? Heimlich as well. Like, how does Heimlich or the tavern, how do they make duck pies? That's a mystery now, I'm not sure. Rabbit duck. Wittgenstein's rabbit duck. Yeah, well done. When cooked, the meat hardens. There is meat? They could be materialized. Duck pie is actually a soup. It's actually a soup. Move! They have duck-like taste. Well, can lobsters change color? Okay, they harden when they're cooked. When they're cooked, they harden into a flesh. A flesh. Like, soup is better. Wait, but it's... soup still has some non-water material in it. Are they not just water? They're not all water? Is there something floating in the water? Maybe some material from the lake. They draw something in from the lake. And then you make a duck. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't sound very appetizing. It's true. I wouldn't want to eat that. Maybe their heart materializes. I think you can just, I don't know. Can you cook it or not? It's a good question. I think you can't. I'm not sure you can make pies out of it. But anyway, let me complete the drawing. Like this. Like some water. some water flowing through them, right? There's just like flowing water. And the other foot is also there. 2 feet made of ice, icy feet, and an icy bill. And yeah, there's just some water. They added chill pill to the duck's flesh. But they're magic! Use the flavor soup. Oh, flavor. Okay, so they make soup from regular things, mainly rice, probably rice, and then they use the ducks to flavor. That's how Take a Chill Pill came about. A chill pill. The Snowmancer makes the chill pills. Yeah, that's what she's best at. She makes chill pills. People come to her with problems, disputes over land and resources, right? You know, and they have arguments and they start fights, but she can just cool their heads with a chill pill. She gives them chill pills. So let's write all this down. Let's write all this down. There's a she has a spell that makes chill pills. Whoops. What did I do? Point. This is completely pointless. Alright, so now the water cooler is on arbiter. She can create chill pills in order to cool heads. Cool villagers' heads down in arguments and fights. She makes chill pills. Ice spells from the drop and doesn't tell anyone. Oh yeah, no, she can't create chill pills. She uses the ice pellets from the aqueducts as chill pills in order to cool villagers. Nobody knows that these chill pills are actually aqueducts droppings. Nice. Now I need to remove a cat. Remove a cat that's been a problem. Oh, what have you done? Okay, we're back. That's what I pay for bothering the cat. Yes, the cat. Unfortunately, yes, the cat. It was either the cat or my fingers. So I use them all the time. The fingers, not the cat. So the cat needed to go. He will not return tonight. Next time, maybe you will get another cat sighting. Okay, so the chill pills are the pellets from the ducks. They're the duck droppings. And now we can draw. We have the aqueducts. These are the aqueducts. We can draw Heimlich. Heimlich, the Pied Piper. We know Heimlich has a green hat. Let's start with the green hat, which I have decided is a wide-brimmed green hat. Like, oh, whoops, no. It's not what I want. Green hat. In green. This is it. Very. Yes, I'm thinking Snufkin as well. I don't know. Is Snufkin called Snufkin in the English version as well? Also voiced by the same guy. Is he called Snufkin? I mean, we all know Snufkin. Snufkin, yes. He's called Snufkin in the original version as well. In the original whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be like Snufkin, and Snufkin also has this pointy nose. Not in the original? No? He's not called Snufkin, so what is he called? But I just googled Snoofkin and I got the same character. Wait, I googled Snoofkin is a character in the Moomin series of books. Oh, in English. In English, but in Finnish it's Nuska Muikunen. It's Snuska Muikunen. Snusku Muri. Yes. Oh, no, no. Oh, shit. No, stop it. Swedish. It's not Finnish? Isn't the original Finnish? Snusmuriken. Oh no, stop it. Swedish. Oh, originally from Swedish. Moomin series by Swedish speaking. Oh, Swedish speaking Finn. Oh, so she was a Swedish speaking Finn. Alright. I see. Swedish. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we've had a little bit of a history lesson. A little history lesson about Finland in the days where Tove Jansson wrote the Moomin book series. You can keep discussing this in chat if you want to, but I am gonna keep drawing this emaciated Snoofkin in order to move on to the next thing, which is going to be the. Oh God, how do I do this though? This is. Now the mouth, I'm gonna try to make the mouth. Yeah, there's gonna be some wrinkles around the mouth. Right? He's all like they're all wrinkled. Looks like a mustache, but it's like wrinkled skin. And then there's a nose. Yeah, and there's just a hint of two eyes. Ratty ears should pop up from the hat's brim. You are absolutely right. Let's make it even pinkier, more pink. The ears. Wait, not round enough. That's. These are the two ears. These are the two ears. They should be colored in as much as possible. Alright. These are the ears. This is what the ears look like. That's it. Okay, cool. Above the hat? Above the hat? How can the ears be above the hat? I'm not sure. Above the hat? Oh, like on top, like Mickey Mouse? Like Mickey Mouse? It could be like Mickey Mouse. Okay, wait, so we need to move like holes in the hat. Okay, cool. Let's do that. I want to try that. Yeah, let's move all this aside. Too many lines. No. What have I done? I'll redraw them later. They're sad. It can be under. Okay, this is the hat. Cool. Looking good. Now let's have two ears. But then the hat is okay, so we need to have the entire hat moved a little bit here to the left. And this will be oh shit, no, what have I done? The hat is in pieces. It's in shambles. It's ruined. Alright, do this. Okay, cool. This is a cool hat. Cool hat, bro. Alright, cool. Now we'll make the two ears. This is my favorite / least favorite part Oh no, doesn't look good. These are the ears. These are the ears. That's it. Do they look like ears? They're not very symmetric, are they? This is more like it. This is more like it. Alright. That's the best I have. That's it. That's all I have. That's what it's gonna be. Alright, cool. Now, the body, they have a vest. They have a vest, and the vest is full of pockets. So there's lots of pockets in the vest, and I think the vest goes all the way down. So we're gonna have a vest. What color is the vest? Let's make the vest, like this dark color. This thing. That's not a vest, that's a cloak. Not good. Again. Alright. A vest. That's the vest. A vested interest. Okay. Let's take care of the pockets. Needs to be full of pockets. Like, it looks like patchwork. It's just full of pockets. God, I cannot wait until they see this character. They're gonna love / hate this character, and they're gonna know it was your creation. They're gonna know who to blame on Monday, if they get there on Monday. Hopefully they get there at all. It might take them another week. I hope they get there this Monday. Cool. Nice. Full of pockets. Hey, Kraylog. Hey, nice to see you. Shin, also thank you for joining us. I didn't say hi yet. Thanks for joining. Fairly long vest for some of the instruments. Yeah, that's right. There should be some longer pockets. I think some longer pockets are going to be hidden there. Some of these pockets you see that I put up there, they're longer than they seem. They're just like an opening that looks like a pocket, a regular size pocket, but actually it has no bottom. You can put an instrument all the way in, and it has like more space than it looks like. It's multi-layered. Yeah, it's gonna be like a vaguely magical, pull out a violin. Sure, of course. Hot pockets? They're gonna have hot pockets in there. Of course he's gonna have some hot pockets in there. Yeah, it is like pockets of holding / bigger on the inside / all the rest of the tropes. So, 2 arms. Let's have 2 arms. Yeah, it should be very thin, emaciated arms. I'm gonna try to draw some wrinkles. Some wrinkles on the arms. Can you see wrinkles that I'm drawing? It's barely visible. It's really just barely visible. Almost not at all. But that's all we have, because they're very thin arms. If the players help or beat him, they could have a pocket as loot. They're gonna have, I mean, if they fight Heimlich, if they fight and beat Heimlich, they're gonna have a lot going for them. So it's gonna be some simple brown pants. I don't really care for that. I don't want to start Oh, look, that's way too thin. Some regular brown pants. I don't really want to start dealing with drawing too much like overcomplicate things, but the legs underneath are again gonna be very, very thin. Very thin legs. And then we'll have some more wrinkles. Wrinkles. Oh. Why so rude? Yeah, I mean, we wrote a whole story. I'm gonna go over the entire quest now because we drew the two challenges. It's not actually monsters, it's mostly a roleplay challenge. But we drew everything that I needed to draw, and I think, if I do say so myself, I did a bang-up job. That was perfect. And I think that now we're gonna be ready to go over and recap the whole thing. We have a village. On the edge of a wide lake. Some of the lake water is used for growing rice and rice paddies, which is the main food source of the village. The lake itself is deeper. The lake can be used for swimming, fishing, and other water activities. Part of it, I'll remind you, and I'll tell to people who are new, who just joined the stream and weren't here to begin with, part of it is because my players were asking for a beach episode. They wanted to have an episode where they're just hanging around on the shore of the water. So they were asking for a beach episode. They're gonna get a beach episode. And there's also a village on the shore of the wide lake. The sea is unfortunately too far away to the north of the kingdom from where they are, so they're gonna be at the edge of a lake. Some general details about the village. There's the water cooler. She's the local mage. She cools the water for the farmers. There's a big tank of water, a water tower or a tank of water that she's in charge of, and she gets water up there and she cools the water, and then the farmers can go there and drink cool water. That's where all that's the meeting place of the village, right? It's right in the edge of the village, right next to the rice paddies, which are again close to the water, right? The water's edge to the lake. So it's like right in between all of the interesting places, and that's where all the cool conversations happen. That's where all the news get passed from person to person, and all the stories, the new things that have happened, and all the gossip also gets told there. And the water cooler is also kind of like the arbiter. When arguments happen, she can make people like see reason and get an agreement. And the way she does that is she gives them chill pills. Chill pills are little like pellets of ice. She gives them a chill pill, and they cool down. They calm down immediately. They cool their senses. Yes, exactly. They just love that. It was some brilliant ideas. And she gives them chill pills. And then that's why they come to her with their disagreements and their arguments about like area and land and stuff. Okay, so now there's aqueducts. Aqueducts are tiny ducks. They say they sometimes get in the rice and they eat it, or they ruin it if they eat too much of it. So they need to be controlled. After they eat rice, they poop little ice pellets, and they also have lice. So they eat rice, poop ice. They eat rice, poop ice, and have lice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove the lice. They're made of water. It doesn't fit anymore. I'm sorry. I know it's a nice rhyme. It's a nice rhyme, but they can't. They eat rice and poop ice. The ice is a reagent for the ice magic that the snowmancer uses, the water cooler. She also uses these pellets as the chill pills. None of the villagers know, that's a secret, none of the villagers know that the pellets they eat to calm down when the tensions get high is actually droppings from the aqueducts. Alright? They don't know that. And here's the aqueducts. It's like water flowing in the shape of a duck, with solid ice bill and feet. And sound nice. Oh, they sound nice. Okay, cool. They will sound nice. Unlike most ducks, these will sound nice. So I need, by Monday, I have 2 days to decide what they sound like. This Monday, I promise to you, I promise I'm gonna have a nice sound for the ducks. They have to sound nice. What have I gotten myself into? So these are the aqueducts. There is also Heimlich. Here is Heimlich. Heimlich is a mysterious figure with a green hat, lots of musical instruments, and many pockets in their vest. Long wispy hair. Oh, long wispy hair. I didn't draw the long wispy hair. I need to draw long wispy hair. Let's make it like gray to make it clear that they're not... Let's make it super wispy. Super wispy. Yeah. Like super wispy hair. Alright, cool. Long wispy hair, thin skeletal body, rat-like ears, round and pink. Their movement is still graceful and fluid, even though they look so thin. Let's draw the holes in the hat. The hat has 2... like slits for the ears to come out of. So these are the holes in the hat. Okay, cool. That's just the ear hair. Oh god, then the curtain does not match the drapes. The curtain. I just said the curtain doesn't match the drapes. I ruined it. Anyway. Gets, so the Heimlich lives on an island in the middle of the lake. They get by on a water sled pulled by porpoises and tortoises, which I love. They have a water sled. They have a water sled on the island and a land sled hidden on land. The land sled is pulled by mice and lice. That's how they get by. They're very thin. They don't move very well. They can lure ducks, aqueducts, right? The aqueducts are they can lure them with their music, and they can make delicious duck pie. They know how to make delicious duck pie out of the aqueducts. When they get old, they look for an apprentice to transfer their knowledge to. The final act of training is to take off their pocket vest and put it onto the shoulders of the apprentice and disappear forever. Actually, it's not the final act. The act itself of knowledge transfer is to take off their pocket vest and put it onto the shoulders of the apprentice. And that way, they just transfer their knowledge to a new person. It's going to be the new Pied Piper. And that's Heimlich. Nobody knows in the village where Heimlich came from. And nobody knows the secret except for the water cooler. She's the only one who knows the secret of Heimlich. That Heimlich is actually looking for a replacement. Now the quest that we wrote an actual quest. Oh no! The aqueducts ran away. The villagers want the aqueducts returned. Why? Because the aqueducts are the source of the water for the rice paddies, right? And they're the source of the power for the water cooler. Because the water cooler now has no ice pellets, Cat was very shortly back and was driven away immediately again. Now playing hard to get and eating his food. So now, the Pied Piper had a birthday. What happened is the Pied Piper had a birthday. They invited all the children. Their real target was the water cooler's child. Apparently, the water cooler's child is a very powerful, naturally born, magically gifted child. Can become a very powerful mage. And the reason for that is a mystery that's going to tie into other parts of the campaign that I'm not going to spoil right now. The parentage, the father of the child, who's someone else in the world who we don't know yet who it is. I know, but I'm not going to let the players know yet. And the water cooler knew this, so she didn't bring her child to the birthday party. And Heimlich got very offended, felt disrespected. And for that reason, stopped providing the aqueducts to the water cooler. So now there's no cold water and there's no ice chill pills. And for that reason, the workers, they don't have enough water. The rice paddies don't have enough water to grow the rice. There's not enough cold water to drink for the workers, the farmers that farm the rice. And there's not enough also chill pills to be had when arguments start. So there's lots of infighting in the village. There's lots of general listlessness, and people just don't want to work, and they don't want to talk to each other and be friendly because the water cooler has no power. There's no water cooler, basically. In a way, there's no water cooler at all. And that's it. So that's the dilemma. That's the problem. Both people want the child. Snowmancer, a water cooler, that is. Snowmancer is the kind of wizard she is. Water cooler is her title in the village. She wants the child to stay with her and be a very powerful mage that takes care of the village. And Heimlich wants the child to become the next Pied Piper. And for that reason, they are fighting over the child, and the village suffers. The heroes are gonna come and find this situation, and they need to decide what to do. This is already an amazing quest and a perfect source material for the village. What I am missing right now is a good fight that might break out in the middle of this quest. I want there to be a fight possible when they are either in the rice paddies or out in the lake. And two suggestions that have been made that now you're going to have a vote and decide between are either a lake monster who lives in the deeper part of the actual lake around the island where Heimlich lives, or mosquitoes that live in the rice paddies, around the rice paddies, and they come in large numbers, and they're only dangerous in large swarms. So either mosquitoes or large lake monsters. You make your choice. So please vote now and decide which option you prefer. Sally votes for either, which is totally fine, but I want to know which one you actually prefer. I want there to be some kind of preference eventually. I don't want to make the choice myself. Mosquitoes are interesting. Cool. There was some kind of preference for mosquitoes before as well, I think. Both were a suggestion made by Still Behave. Still Behave, you can decide which of your own ideas you prefer, if you want to. Pina Boy, you're around. How about Slapbass Walrus? Are you around? Kraylog, Shin, there were quite a few people around before. Mozzies. Mozzies is cool. Suspiciously silent. Alright. Cool. You can stay as suspiciously silent for as long as you want. We have a small majority. Oh, well, I mean, it's actually all votes are for the mosquitoes. So let's have the mosquitoes. And let's do the mosquitoes. Mozzies is a cool name. So we already have a name. They're Mozzies. Are they Aussie? Or do they speak with an Australian accent? I'm not sure I'm able to do that. Also, I'm not sure they should talk. I don't know if they're supposed to talk at all. Okay, so let's see. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see about how actually they sound, if they even have their own language. They might not be smart enough to talk. Okay, cool. Okay, so they can take your blood to make you sick and sleepy, and they become faster after drinking. Oh, okay. Gain strength and speed after drinking your blood. you become sick and sleepy. Cool. What do they look like? Do they have a distinct look? How big are they? They're not the size of regular mosquitoes, I'm sure. They're bigger. They have to be bigger, and they have to have some kind of cool detail about them. So, visually, tell me what they're like. They look like flying shrimp, mosquitoes with teeth. Flying shrimp is actually terribly terrifying. It's actually horrible. I don't know if I want to subject my players to that. That might be just too horrible. But maybe we could have them like have some exoskeleton, right? They could have some exoskeleton like shrimp. You're laughing. They're gonna be screaming. They're gonna be terrified. Okay, large mosquitoes with exoskeleton. Each is a different color. You've just made the drawing task 10 times harder just by suggesting that. When they swarm, it's beautiful and terrifying all at once. Oh, nice. When they swarm, it's beautiful and terrifying. Nice. Bioluminescent. Oh, that's nice. So do they attack at night? Are they a nighttime creature? Yes, so maybe they are smart but communicate in color. Oh, they flash different colors. But then what is the language like? That sounds a little bit complicated. Let's write it down as an option. Communicate by flashing colors. With flashing colors, they will use bioluminescence to hide in color. Morse, hive mind, Morse. Cool. All right, that's all very cool. Let's be done with that part, or maybe we could. What do they know how to do? Let's be more functional. Instead of cool things that they know what to do, like they know, instead of knowing what their base abilities are, what do they know how to achieve, and how is this going to be a problem for the players? Like, what do they know to do, like, in a fight? Give me some suggestions of abilities maybe in a fight. Slabbass, Walrus, and Kraylog just flash for a second and we're gone immediately. They dazzle you with light. They take cattle away by making light, and they dazzle you with light. Okay, so they can make dazzling lights. Can make dazzling lights. Can, well, actually, can daze and dazzle with lights. So, they can drink your blood and become stronger and faster, and then can daze and dazzle with lights. I like that. That's very, very nice. So, they attack together. A swarm can suffocate one person if they attack together. Oh, a suffocating attack. Can suffocate a person if they attack together. Nice. Very nice. So now we have quite a few abilities. Weak to cold, ice, which is why they're here now. Oh, they're weak to cold. Nice. Weakness to cold slash ice slash snow. Nice. Very good. Okay, so now, yeah, now the water cooler can't take care of them. That's another thing that's a problem now because the aqueducts are gone. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have fire will not affect them. Oh, so they're resistant to fire. Weakest ice, cold snow, resistant to fire. Nice. Okay, so now we can write down their stats. I think a swarm of them, because each one is too small. They're too puny alone. Like, they're even big mosquitoes, even being big and like disgusting and very very scary, like, you know, personally face to face. They're not a danger alone. Just one of them is like nothing. Yeah. But together in a swarm, they can have lots of hit dice. And I think each swarm is gonna have 3 hit dice, and then making it a significant but not a formidable enemy alone. Like, one of them alone is not gonna be no match for the party. Even swarms, like, there's gonna be a bunch of swarms. Like, even one swarm is not gonna be enough to challenge them. So if they ever fight these creatures, there's gonna be several swarms that they need to go through. And then 3 hit dice. And then I think these 3 hit dice creatures should have several attacks. So they have a daze attack. Daze, or let's call it dazzle, because it's with dazzling lights. Dazzle is make some kind of saving throw. Several swarms, just as big as a swarm. Yeah, mechanically speaking, it's going to be several swarms. I don't want to have it just one huge swarm, like 10 hit dice swarm. Or maybe I should. They come in waves. Yeah, I mean, there could be several waves, of course. There could be several waves coming in, and, you know, as a game master, I like to keep the option of presenting you with a few enemies, and then if the fight turns out to be too easy, which oftentimes I find out it was in this campaign. In this game, oftentimes I find that my players dispatch the enemies a little bit too easily. And then each patty has a swarm in it. Yeah, there's in all the patties there's gonna be some swarms. Okay, so Dazzle, you need to close your eyes or avert your eyes, so it needs to be like a wisdom, right, or a dexterity. Is it dexterity or wisdom? Let's make it a dexterity save, a dexterity check, or become dazzled. Dazzled means disadvantage to everything, right? Everything you do is going to be a disadvantage as long as you're dazzled for 1 round. 1 round? No. For 1d4 rounds. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous attack. You need to take a dexterity save. If you fail it, you become dazzled, which is a big disadvantage for 1 to 4 rounds. So that's a lot. Avert your eyes will get 5 archangels in each slot. Clever. Each what clears, another comes in waves. This comes out of the sea. Okay, so that's a dazzle attack. There's also a suffocating suffocate, which is when an entire swarm swarms around your face and tries to suffocate you, and that means that you need to make a Constitution check to be able to. Oh yeah, maybe they can heal. That's cool. They can maybe heal when they drink blood. But that's gonna be the next attack. That's not right now. It's gonna be the next attack. So, suffocate, Constitution check, make a Constitution check, or what happens? Take. If you suffocate, what kind of damage you take? Or lose your next action? I mean, that's a bummer. Losing your action is a bummer. I think that's going to be... I don't want to have them lose exhaustion. Or what is exhaustion in this game? Exhaustion is like a mechanic in D&D 5. But I think in this game, exhaustion should just be... 1d4 what for 1d4 rounds? -1. Slow you down. Slow you down is interesting, but again, what does that mean mechanically? Damage. Okay, so damage is gonna be... So that's it can be damage. Suffocation could just be damage. That's true. Suffocate. So Constitution or... make a Constitution check or take 1d6, let's say, damage. Cool. And then the next attack is gonna be... the Drain Blood. Drain Blood. Drain Blood. Should be a regular attack. That's not something that you need to save against. It's just something you need to fight against. It's going to be a regular, like, combat round. But if you miss, you miss your attack or you don't do something to drive them away or to attack them usefully. Yeah, they heal back up. Drain Blood is heal 1d8, which is 1 hit die. It's a hit die is 1d8 for most creatures. So heal 1d8, and I think, yeah, it should give them a bonus and some disadvantage for the players. So I think the players should be... And take... to Mozzie, and you take 1d4 Constitution and Dexterity damage, which is very bad. Constitution, like, ability damage is bad. It's something that only returns... You're only fully healed with a chill pill. Oh, a chill pill can heal you. So maybe... Actually, instead of 1d4, it's too much. 1 Constitution and Dexterity damage. 1 each. So 2 ability damage. 1 to Constitution, 1 to Dexterity. It's also useful because they attack your Dexterity and Constitution with their other 2 abilities. So the more they drain your blood, the more it's going to be possible for them to attack you with the Suffocate and with the Dazzle attacks. So that's a pretty well-rounded creature. Also, I want to add that they have immunity, or not immunity, resistance to fire. I think it heals you. After the fact. It can heal the damage or the dazed condition, or maybe some of the ability damage. Preventative. You want it to be preventative? So you know what? Let's make it preventative. I mean, she's not gonna have chill pills to give them as it is, or maybe she's gonna have like one. Maybe she can have like 1 chill pill to give them. That may be cool. Damage does not heal without a chill pill at all. Oh no, you have to have a chill pill for the damage to heal. Okay, so let's write this down. Damage they deal can only be healed after taking a chill pill. Okay, also they have resistance to fire, weakness to cold, snow, ice. Ducks are gone, so they need to get them back to heal. Yeah, right. They're gonna fight the mosquitoes, they're gonna take some damage, and then they're gonna find out they're not gonna be able to heal this damage at all if they don't complete this quest, if they don't go do this task. That's actually very clever. I like that. There's fire weakness is cold, snow, and ice. We know that. So they have that, and I also think I like that they can have. I want them to have resistance to normal weapons, because they're a swarm of mosquitoes. You swing with like a club or a fist or a sword, they're not going to take as much damage, which I think is going to be a nice challenge to Atlas, because Atlas is wielding a transforming weapon. And this weapon is normally a sword. They've used it as a mace, or a large axe, and both of these are going to be quite bad with these mosquitoes, with these mozzies. And then what that means is Atlas needs to be clever enough to transform the weapon into something that's going to be useful against the mosquitoes. They're going to have to notice it first. After they use it, they see it doesn't do a lot of damage to them. And then electrified net, nice. It has to be inert. It can't be like it's not yet capable of imbuing. I mean, they're Atlas and Transformer. They're not yet capable of imbuing Transformer with magic that does something except for just hitting things. But a net is definitely possible. A net is definitely possible. A chase scene after ducks and an optional chase/fight with either Snowmancer or Pied Piper. Yeah, I think that those are all going to be options depending on what they decide to do. You know, whose side they're going to take. Okay, cool. That is a very good monster. Let's draw them real quick. I like to draw these multicolored. They have dazzling colors. So let's start with a pink one. Thinner lines. Wings. These are kind of like wings, I guess. I mean, it's not a mosquito, but it looks disgusting, so I'm just gonna use these. So that's one. Let's have another one. Let's have some blue ones. Weird butterfly. This one looks better, I think. Not the right number of legs, but it looks more like a mosquito. Oops. Cat is meowing. Whoops. Never mind. Just never you mind. Flying shrimp though. Oh! Flying shrimp. I mean, yeah, they need to have... they need to have like the armors, right? But I don't know if I'm able to. I don't know if I'm able to draw this kind of. I don't think I'm gonna be able to draw this kind of detail. Let's have the green ones. Let's try to make the green ones look more like actual flying shrimp. Right? And that's the tail. Oh my god. Alright, so now okay, another color. Let's have a red one. Red ones, yes. Red ones should be maybe like this. That's even better. That's an even better flying shrimp. Like sharks. Ooh, nice. I'm getting better and better. Let's draw one last one. It's gonna be a yellow one. Yellow one is gonna have a beak. A beak. Barely see it. Invisible. Never mind. This is not a good idea. A yellow one is not a good idea. It's invisible. What other colors do we have? Orange? We can have orange? I don't know. Purple we already did. Dark green? I don't know. Let's have... we had the hot pink, right? No, so we can have a darker purple. Yeah, let's have a darker purple, I guess. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see what this is. Cool. Good enough. Ooh, let's have the purple one have a meaner sting, an even worse sting. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, shit. That looks scary. That looks really scary. Cool. Yep. Yeah, the red looks really... The purple, which is like more like brown, I guess. It's more brown than purple. But anyway, the whatever is the front line, they look like they're the most weaponized, right? The sharpest sting. But the red one is just probably because it's just like the bigger one. The green one looks like they're dripping something. Green one looks like they're sick. They're dripping something from their tails. Cool. These are the mozzies. These are our mozzies, and the party's gonna encounter them. I think we're close to being done, but I think I want to write down maybe the sea monster as well. Can we do it in like 15 minutes? Can we do a sea monster, a lake monster in 15 minutes? Yes. Right, cool. Let me know what the rice monster, the lake monster looks like. So tell me what it looks like, please. I want to know. Crab. It's just tentacles. A crab with tentacles. Oh my god. Okay. Crab with tentacles. Sure thing. I have the feeling some of you are making choices just according to what's gonna make the coolest, funniest, or most hideous drawing by me. That's what I'm feeling. A what tentacles? A gif? What? With tentacles? It's just tentacles. The giant tentacles come out of its mouth. Okay, so it's a crab. It's a crab with big tentacles coming out of its mouth. Okay. Crab with long tentacles coming out of its mouth. Cool. What else do we know about what it looks like? Or is it enough? Because that's quite evocative as it is. We store it in his mouth until they attack. It's called Suimi. Oh god, Surimi is so perfect for this creature. Surimi. Surimi the lake monster. But if it's Surimi, it should be able to imitate things, right? If it's Surimi, it should be an imitation crab, which means it should be able to imitate things. I think it should be able to imitate, and that's part of what it does, right? Power of imitation. What does it imitate, though? It's how to imitate voice, a shapeshifter. Oh, shapeshifter is I don't know. Transform with illusions. Illusions is good. Shapeshifting is good, but I want to make it more specific. If it can shapeshift, it can do like anything. Or illusions, again, it can do anything. What is it specifically? It can do something more specific. With either shapeshifting or illusions. With its tentacles, you know. Sounds like the aqueducts. Oh, it can imitate. It can imitate. It eats aqueducts. It eats aqueducts. Right? It eats aqueducts, so it can shape water. It can shape water to look like things. Yes, it can make shapes out of water. So that's how it hunts aqueducts. Right? Hunts aqueducts. Hunts and eats aqueducts. Can shape water to imitate whatever it wants. So it still looks like water, right? It still looks like water, but it can imitate any shape it wants. Okay? Shape whatever it wants. Any shape and certain colors are possible to it. Usually contained by Heimlich. Yeah, Heimlich usually contains the creature, but I think also Heimlich uses Surimi the lake monster as defense. You know, when Heimlich crosses the lake, then maybe they play music to placate the monster, but when they're just on the island and they don't want any visitors usually, they just let Surimi kill whoever is there. Moana ocean style. Yeah, it's an ocean with... Yeah, it can... At first, it could look like the lake itself has a will. But he doesn't want to deal with it after the great embarrassment. Yeah, because now he's angry, he just lets Surimi kill whoever comes. Right now, he wants to stay alone. Nice. Okay, cool. Colors are possible. I think that's a lot. We already know a lot. So, there's probably some kind of water attack, right? And there's also a pincer attack and tentacle grab of some sort, right? When it grabs you with a tentacle and tries to just grab you and pull you into its jaws, its mouth to eat you. That's the main attacks and abilities it has. Also a thick armor. So let's have it be a pretty powerful creature. I think it should have like 7 hit dice. And it's very big. It's also big, so let's have it be a 7d10. Instead of a d8, it's going to be a 7d10 hit die monster. Which means it's very powerful. Now the attacks are... I mean, it's gonna eat whatever it gets its tentacles on. Whatever it gets its tentacles on, it's gonna eat. Cool. So I think... it's gonna be, let's see. So, yeah, I think it still behave. I think there are animals in the lake, definitely. There's, at least we know there's tortoises and porpoises, and I think there's gonna be some fishing as well. There's gonna be some fishing from the village, but the villagers, the fishermen, they know that it's very dangerous to go out too far into the lake. So they only stay in the shallow parts of the lake, like close to the shore. They fish there. There's some fish, some good fishing to be had, but most of the lakes just don't go out into it all. They know about the monster, and they know that they shouldn't go out there. It eats so many ducks. Other animal. Yeah, so there's tortoises and porpoises. There's probably some sweetwater fish. Out, like bigger fish. Maybe very big fish out in the lake. And maybe it eats them as well. If it only eats things that float or swim on the surface of the deeper waters, It only eats things that float or swim on the surface of the deeper waters. I don't know. Where are the aqueducts usually? You know, that I think that depends on the answer to the question of where are the aqueducts. Where do they usually hang out? Where do they live? Riddle me this. They float near the surface. So aqueducts usually float on the surface of the water, so they look like waves because they're made of water, maybe from far away. Bass and troublefish. Bass and troublefish. Like reverse ducks. Okay, so they float around on the water, so they look like waves from far away. They look like waves, and then Heimlich lures them out on the surface of the water. He lures them into the village, into the rice paddies. And then what the animal, the monster does, hunts and eats aqueducts and anything else that floats on the water. Alright, anything that floats. Under the water with legs up. Oh, aqueducts float with legs up. Okay, that's cool. They float with their legs up. And then their whole life is in the water. Their entire lives are in the water. They just float with their legs up. They float upside down, yes. With just like their stomachs and legs above the water. Cool, very nice. Okay, so water strike can be make a I think it's gonna be a strength check to avoid being thrown overboard. Right? That's what the water strike does. There is a pincer that does let's do 2d8 damage. It's 2d8 damage. And there's a tentacle which is 1d8, or actually there's more than one tentacle. There's gonna be let's say there's two tentacles come out from the mouth. There's two tentacles coming out from the mouth, who are for each of them for 1d8 plus 1d8 plus dex or grabbed. You get grabbed. So that's cool. So you get grabbed if you let the tentacles hit you and you don't roll a dexterity check. Double damage over time if they grab you, or be eaten alive because they drown you. Right, yeah, so they start drowning you. Hopefully, from from Surimi's point of view, you drown and you die before you reach their mouth, and then it eats you. So either you're eaten by, you get crushed by the tentacles, you take damage by the tentacles because they're crushing you and slowly wrapping around you, or you drown, or you get eaten. All these are gonna damage you more and more as time goes by, of course. And because we don't have much time left, I think I'm gonna already draw the monster. This is another one where I need to start with the surface of the water. There's been quite a few of these recently. There's a lot of water monsters. A lot of monsters under the sea. So let's do this. Well, let's not start with the surface of the water. Let's do the monster first. You do get to him alive, you got an opportunity to attack his eyes. That's his weakness. Oh, Let's see. Weakness to attacks on eyes. Cool. So there's a weakness to attacks on its eyes, which are on two stalks. Like on two stalks. Would it need his eyes? I mean, yeah, he should probably be able to see. Crabs have eyes, don't they? I think crabs have eyes. Let's see, let's ask Google. Do crabs have eyes? Crab's eyes. Yep, they do have eyes, and yeah, they're on stalks. They're on, like, stalks. Okay, cool. Yeah, he needs to see the ducks, exactly. He needs to be able to see the ducks. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's draw the body. First, I think the body should be like a red, a kind of a reddish brown. A reddish brown. Like this. This is the body. Right? And there's like these arms. And these are pincers. Oops. These up. Here. Good. More of this. Imitation red. I mean, surimi is a brighter red usually, isn't it? Oh, nice. Cool, nice. That's the body, and I think the tentacles, they also go down and not just up. Like, the tentacles are how it gets by. Like a jellyfish. It's like it has a lot of tentacles underneath, like a jellyfish. I mean, yeah, these are the hunting arms. Let's have the two tentacles coming out of its mouth. Let's do these. These are like the more powerful ones. And now, this is going to be the mouth around. I'm drawing a terrifying thing while the soothing village music is playing in the background. Feels very inappropriate. This is the mouth. It walks near the surface and uses tentacles to catch predators on floor. Walks on the floor. The floor of the lake. Yeah, walks on the floor of the lake sounds good. So I think, let's draw the floor of the lake. A dark brown. A dark brown. That's the floor of the lake. And then there's the surface of the water. Nice blue. It's calm. Calm lake water. Nothing is up today. Yeah, it looks terrifying. So let's paint this in a little bit. Like the maw. This is a terrifying maw. Alright. Cool. This is where you're gonna get eaten to. Half clam, half crab, all awful. Yes, yes, it does look that way. And now let's draw the eyes. Have to be eyes to attack. Whoops. There's gonna be 2 eye stalks. I think up from here and from here. And then there's gonna be a smaller 2 eyeballs here. So you have to be under the water. There are definitely some trends. Things that pull you down and eat you, right? Frightening things that are underground or underwater. And there's lots of water things, but I think, again, I've asked for swamp monsters last week, and now monsters that live in a lake because the village is next to a lake. So it's also similar. Cool. Nice. Very good. I'm very, very happy with today's haul. We have not just two very good monsters. We have a quest that combines both of these monsters as challenges. They are connected to the areas and to the things that happen in the quest, but they're not necessary. They're not required. The players might not meet both of these monsters or any of them, right? And then we also know of a very important non-player character, a very important NPC in the story in the village, the water cooler. We know about the antagonist, or at least a character that might serve as the antagonist for the quest, and we know of a whole story, the recent history of what happened, everything that happened in the that caused the problems in the village right now, and we know the ecology that was disrupted with the aqueducts. So that's pretty cool. I'm very proud of you and of all of us for having written all of that. Very cool. Well, so let's say hi to anyone who's new. Jurassic Rules 123. Hey, Jurassic Rules. Nice to see you. Played your first D&D campaign a week ago. Nice. A Twitch chat campaign someone set up for me because no one wanted to play Dungeons & Dragons with me, which was sad. Oh no. So so you played on Twitch. It was actually on somebody's channel. That was very cool. Aarakocra druid named Ibuasa with Circle of Spores. Cool. That's cool. That was very nice. How was it? Tell me, let us know of one cool thing that happened in the session. Let us know of one cool thing that happened in the game when you played it this week. It's so nice to hear of people just getting into the hobby, which is the best hobby in the world. So for you, really, I hope you keep having these opportunities to play, this group that you have right now on Twitch or later on in real life. Where do you live, by the way, Jurassic Rules? Any players around you? So while you're answering, hopefully, I'll let you know that we've just been writing monsters for my Monday game. On Monday, there's actually a game here on Twitch. It's on 1:30 EST, which is 6:30 GMT. I don't know which time zone you're from. So that's when the game is always on Mondays. So if you're from the US or Britain, and if you're from Europe, it's 7:30 in the evening CET, East Coast. So Mondays, I don't know if you're... Oh, thanks for the follow. Cool. Hey, why didn't it play? The follow didn't play. That's wrong. Let me try to fix that. Let me try to fix that follow that didn't play for some reason. That follow alert. That was... Yeah, that's okay. Bye, good night, Gina boy. Go to sleep. Oh, can I fix this? Can I fix this now? Let's try this. Try this. Going on. Whoops, deleted all the chat, but maybe this will work now. Nope. This does not work. Hey, come on. Come on. What's going on? What's going on, man? Well, I don't know what's going on with the alerts, but for some reason this one did not play. Okay, so Jurassic rules. I was trying to get a job in a kingdom, but a human barbarian farmer tried to steal my job. He attacked me, but I broke his hip with a quarterstaff. He ratted me out later. I also made my own monster, a prehistoric calamity creature that can shapeshift between different prehistoric creatures. Prehistoric calamity. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god. I made a giant tentacle crab, a mosquito swarm, a weak ice mage, and a Pied Piper-like being. Yeah, you can see all of them here. Some of these ideas are also written down. This is the mosquito swarm. They're multicolored mosquitoes. They can change their color. This is the Pied Piper inspired creature who's also inspired by some other things. And this is the aqua duck. The aqua duck is the water supply for the village. It's ducks made out of water. Oh, cool. Okay. So, yeah, it's the end of the writing. We're not going to write anything new today. Jurassic rules every Saturday, 1:30 your time. We're doing this monster writing session. Next week is going to be another monster writing session. So we're going to write monsters. And they're all going to be, I mean, as many of them as possible are going to be used in my Monday games. So Monday is an actual game that we're broadcasting here on the channel. And if you come write the monsters, then you come on Monday to watch the game. If it's possible for you to come on Mondays at 1:30, then you're going to see some of these monsters being used. And then later on, Saturdays might be a different thing, maybe another game that I play with you, with the audience. Made the Imago Fairy Dragon, a fairy dragon that looks like it has abilities like insects. Nice. That's very cool. Nice. That's very imaginative. Very cool that you're already writing stuff so early, just having started. Have you known about D&D for a long time? Have you been wanting to play? Later today, is it on Twitch? Which channel is it on? Give us the name of the channel. Maybe we'll go watch. Although probably for most of us in Israel, it's going to be the middle of the night when it's on. I'm going to be guessing. Let us know if we can come watch if it's on Twitch. D&D since about January or February. Oh, pretty recently. Yeah. Cool. Sally Redlick writing mysterious runes. Very tired already. Yeah. We all are. We all are. It's Saturday night for us. Saturday night for us Israel's journey to 100%. Cool. Alright, so thanks for the follow. Yeah, okay, let's go check out Journey to 100%. That's in the name or that is the name? Let's see where we are. Journey to 100%. Is that an actual channel? It is a channel. Journey to 100%. 104 followers. Dungeons & Dragons stream. Cool, yeah, it is a channel. So, the journey continues. Is it your channel? Is it you? Is it you on screen? Or is it the GM or your friend or whatever? Because I'm seeing a person there. The journey continues. What is the... It's Zelda. Oh, they're playing Zelda. And then there's this. Dungeons & Dragons stream from 14 days ago. Huh. Categories. Dungeons & Dragons. Paint and character create. The DM of the campaign he set up for me. Oh, nice. Cool. So I will check out this channel. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for the follow. If you're free on Monday afternoon, 1:30, you can come watch us play. And I will probably not watch you live because I'm probably going to be asleep. But I'm going to watch the videos afterwards if it's up, if I can find it. Yeah, it was cool meeting you. Very nice. Later on, I'd love to see you in like later streams and Mondays or Saturdays. Later on, instead of these monster writing ones, we're going to be either writing other things or we're going to start an actual game that you are going to get to play with the rest of the people in chat. And I'm going to be narrating the game. I'm going to be mastering the game. And you'll be the hero. So it might be another nice roleplay experience for you to join. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. That was it for tonight. It was very, very cool. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sit Still Behave. Thank you, Shin. Thank you, Trina Boy. Thank you, Kreylog and Slapass Walrus, who hopped in for a second. Thank you, everyone else who was maybe lurking or watching. Thank you, Jurassic Rules, for the follow and for hanging out with us a little bit. You're gonna get to make choices for the hero character. I'm not yet completely 100% sure of all the details of the game. I might build the hero, I might build the character, I'm gonna bring it to the game, and then you will make the choices for the character throughout the game. But then you're gonna be able to write more elements. Stuff that you write are gonna become part of the game, so it's also a mechanic that's gonna be there. So you won't write the hero character, probably, but you will write other characters who maybe are like friends or allies or enemies, monsters, non-player characters. That's part of probably what's gonna happen. Alright. See you all some other time. This Monday, Questers with Yalpalor. Next Saturday, more monster writing sessions. Until the next time I see you, stay safe and play hard. And good night. Goodbye, everyone.